Think you know what a millionaire looks like? You probably pictured a guy in a luxury suit, stepping out of a blacked-out Range Rover, maybe sipping champagne on a yacht or flashing a Rolex on Instagram. But here's the punchline: that guy is probably in debt. The real millionaire. He lives in your neighborhood, drives a 10-year-old car, wears $30 shoes, and if you met him at the grocery store, you wouldn't even blink. Welcome back to the Summary Shelf, where we expose the truth behind the world's most talked about books. Today, we're cracking open a classic, The Millionaire Next Door by Thomas J. Stanley and William D. Danko. This isn't a motivational book. It's a reality check. And if you're ready to have your ego and financial habits challenged, keep watching. Because this one, it might just change how you live, spend, and build wealth forever. Scene 1, Who is the millionaire next door? Let's set the record straight. The millionaires the authors studied are not the ones you see in music videos. They're not lottery winners or crypto brothers. They're first-generation wealthy people, self-made, disciplined, and incredibly intentional. Most of them live in homes below their means, drive practical, often used vehicles, budget every dollar, and invest long before they indulge. Here's the mind-blowing stat: about 2/3 of millionaires in America are self-employed, and a large number of them own boring businesses, think welding, pest control, or plumbing. These people didn't chase status. They chased freedom. And guess what? It worked. Scene 2, Income is not wealth. Let's talk about a myth that's killing your finances. High income equals rich. No. High income means you could become rich, but most people blow it. The authors found that many high earners, lawyers, doctors, CEOs, have shockingly low net worths. Why? Because as their income goes up, so does their lifestyle. Bigger houses, luxury cars, private schools, designer everything. They become cash poor consumers, not investors. They're stuck in the earn more, spend more loop, what Stanley calls income statement affluent. Meanwhile, real millionaires, their balance sheet affluent, meaning their wealth is in assets, not liabilities. They make money work for them. And they stay rich by staying humble. Scene 3, The formula to know if you're building real wealth. Here's a simple formula the authors give to calculate your expected net worth. Expected net worth equals your age times annual pre-tax income, divided by 10. Let's say you're 40 years old and make $100,000 a year. Your expected net worth is $400,000. If you're double that, you're a poor, prodigious accumulator of wealth. If you're below that, you're a UAW, under accumulator of wealth. And here's the kicker: pause, spend 2x more time on financial planning than UAWs. It's not luck. It's deliberate. And if you're behind, it's fixable, but you've got to start playing smart. Scene 4, 7 traits of millionaires. So, what makes a millionaire next door? Stanley and Danko identified 7 common traits. 1. They value financial independence more than status. They care more about freedom than impressing people. 2. Their parents didn't spoil them financially. They were raised with discipline, not handouts. 3. They raise self-sufficient children. They teach financial literacy, not dependency. 4. They find and exploit economic opportunities. Many run small, profitable businesses, dry cleaners, welding shops, construction firms. 5. They chose the right occupations. Not necessarily the highest paying, but stable, scalable, and well managed. 6. They allocate time, energy, and money efficiently. They spend more time managing money than spending it. 7. They live below their means. They budget. They track expenses. They ignore lifestyle creep. Here's the punchline: none of these require a trust fund or a finance degree. They just require intentionality. Scene 5, living below your means. A superpower. Living below your means isn't about deprivation. It's about freedom. Millionaires understand a simple truth: if you spend everything you make, it doesn't matter how much you earn. They avoid lifestyle inflation. They delay gratification. They buy what they need, not what makes them look rich. They don't buy things to impress strangers. They buy time and options. Scene 6, economic outpatient care. Here's a brutal concept from the book, Economic Outpatient Care, when wealthy parents financially support their adult children. Sounds generous, right? But it backfires. Studies show that adult children who don't receive money from their parents become wealthier in the long run. Why? Because constant help breeds dependency, entitlement, and poor money habits. The best gift. Scene 5, frugality isn't cheap. Being frugal doesn't mean being cheap. It means making conscious, strategic decisions with your money. Millionaires budget. They negotiate. They invest in value, not vanity. They wear $30 watches but have $3 million in investments. They're more excited about tax efficiency than TikTok trends. The point: frugality is power. It's the foundation of wealth building. Scene 6, the danger of economic outpatient care. Ever met a rich parent who constantly bails out their adult kids? That's what the authors call economic outpatient care, and it's dangerous. Why? Because it creates dependency and kills ambition. The most successful adult children of millionaires. They didn't get bailed out. They were taught discipline, budgeting, and self-reliance. Lesson: don't gift your kids comfort. Gift them capability. Scene 7, offense versus defense. Wealth building is both offense and defense. Offense equals how much you earn. Defense equals how well you manage what you earn. Most people focus only on offense. Make more money. Get a raise. Start a side hustle. But without defense, budgeting, saving, investing, it's a losing game. Millionaires play both sides. They don't just increase their income. They protect their wealth like a fortress. Scene 8, real-life examples. The book shares stories of real people, a teacher who retired early with millions thanks to consistent investing. A small business owner who lived modestly and left behind a massive estate. A doctor who made $500,000 a year but had almost no savings. These aren't hypotheticals. They're case studies that challenge everything we think we know about money. Scene 9, final takeaways. Here's the brutal truth: if you're waiting to get rich by looking rich, you're playing the wrong game. Wealth is not about income. It's not about appearance. It's about choices. Millionaires don't buy liabilities. They buy assets. They don't care about impressing strangers. They care about freedom. So if you want to be rich, act like the millionaire next door. This is the summary shelf, where we break down the world's most impactful books, one no-nonsense idea at a time. If this hit you harder than your bank statement, subscribe now. Because building wealth isn't about luck, it's about learning. And your next big financial breakthrough might just be a book away. New ideas. Better thinking. Lifelong learning, one book at a time.